Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another amazing episode of Under the Radar Season 3. Today we'll be featuring Emoni Bates, the man, the myth, the legend, or as people would call him, the Kevin Durant of high school, and I cannot tell them wrong about that. Before we get to the rest of the video, shout out to my guy Deano Ramoso, good teammate of mine, good friend of mine. Go check out his YouTube channel right down below. I have the link for y'all over there. And you can go to Dino's Lo-Fi, subscribe to him today. He's going to make more and more cool music. This is his song, Light in the Rain. So I hope you ladies and gentlemen enjoy the rest of the video. And I shall see you in a bit. I mean, he plays like Durant. Not saying he's as good as Durant, but he plays like him. The creepy part is he has really good handles for a guy that's 6'10". Really lengthy. The guy can finish through any defender. His layup package, his dunk package is just unbelievable. And his moves is very unpredictable. Off the crossover, side steps, step backs. Being able to create shots for others and for himself. And that crossover is pretty deadly. I mean, we already know that Durant has a lethal crossover move. The first crossover and then the second crossover snatch back into a jump shot. Or a cross finish, you know, Emoni Bates actually started playing basketball from the age of 3. According to his mom, he even slept with a miniature basketball under his arm, and he was apparently dribbling around his house. In his childhood, Bates trained basketball with his dad, a former pro, by shooting around and improving his agility through various drills. In the 4th grade, he played against high school seniors, and you're only grade 4 at the rec league in Saline, Michigan, and started competing in AAU. Imagine starting to compete against grown-ass men. You're just grade 4 in AAU. Meanwhile, this dude Emoni Bates, who is eating on adults. Imagine going against adults. You know what I was doing when I was grade 4? I was playing Minecraft. You're just built different. Emoni Bates first surfaced on the national radar in early 2016 after averaging 28 points, 12 rebounds for the Toledo Wildcats AAU team at the tournament in Chicago, Illinois. He grew from 6'2" to 6'6", from the 6th to the 7th grade. Imagine growing 4 inches in 1 year. Unbelievable. Emoni played basketball for Colleague Middle School in Ann Arbor, Michigan, where is a 7th grader. He was actually rated the #1 player in the class of 2022 by a recruiting website, Future 150. He averaged 56 points per game as a 7th grader. He ended up sitting out the rest of his 8th grade season to train by himself individually. In the summer of 2018, Emoni averaged 17 points per game in facing older competition in the under-15 division of the Nike EYBL, or the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League, which technically you're going against some of the best people your age or older around the country in terms of basketball. Emoni enrolled at Lincoln High School in Ypsilanti, Michigan, being drawn there because of his head coach Jesse Davis, was a very long-time teammate of, Emoni's dad. On November 26, 2018, Emoni made his freshman debut, scoring 32 points and 15 rebounds over a 20-point win over Ann Arbor, Oregon at the Ypsilanti Tip-Off Classic. On January 18, 2019, he scored then a career-high 43 points, shooting 13 of 27 from the field, and a win over Ypsilanti Community High School. On February 18th, he posted 36 points and 19 rebounds over a win over Jackson High School to capture the Michigan High School Athletic Association, or the MHSAA Southern Eastern Conference White Division title. On March 7, he led all scorers with 36 points and made the game-winning shot in an 81-79 victory over Detroit Catholic Central High School, as Lincoln claimed his first regional championship 9 days later. Emoni guided Lincoln to their first ever MHSAA Division I state title after scoring 23 points in a 64-62 win against the top-seeded University of Detroit Jesuit High School and Academy. Man, that's a long name. He finished the season averaging 28.5 points and 10 rebounds per game, helping his team to a 23-4 record, and he was named Michigan Gatorade Player of the Year and Max Prep's National Freshman Player of the Year. He also earned Associated Press or AP Division I Player of the Year and All-State First Team honors. Mick McCabe of Detroit Free Press labeled Bates as the best freshman to ever play in Michigan. That's a high statement. While Evan Daniels of 24/7 Sports mentioned him as possibly the best high school prospect since LeBron James. We all know LeBron James, one of the greatest players that ever touched a basketball. But man, I've never have seen such hype around Emoni. I back it up. I mean, the kid has really good potential. Entering his sophomore season, Emoni appeared on the cover of the November 4th, 2019 issue of Sports Illustrated. In his season debut, he scored 24 points. He scored 24 points in his debut to River Road High School, and he tallied 42 points on January 27 over a win over Jackson High School. During the game, Emoni wore the number 24 jersey to honor Kobe Bean Bryant. Rest in peace, Mamba. On February 18, he established new career highs of 63 points and 21 rebounds in a double overtime win over Chelsea High School. On March 5, he posted 48 points and 13 rebounds to lead his team past Catholic Central High School by a score of 48-79, literal manslaughter. He was unable to help Lincoln defend its first ever Division I state title after the MHSAA suspended the season, of course, the COVID pandemic. As a sophomore, he averaged 32 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2.1 steals per game, shooting 50% from the field and 37% from downtown. He led his team to a 19-3 record, and he was yet again recognized the Gatorade Player of the Year, becoming the first ever sophomore to win the boys' version of the award, as well as Max Prep's National Sophomore of the Year. And he was also given a Michigan AP Division I Player of the Year and the Michigan Gatorade Player yet again for the second straight season. Before his junior season, Emoni announced that he would transfer to Ypsi Academy, a new prep school in Ypsilanti created by his dad. On November 12, 2020, he made his debut with the program, scoring 36 points against Chet and Team Sizzle. As a junior, Emoni averaged 23 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2.2 steals per game, leading his team to a 7-3 record, and he's one of the 5 finalists for Naismith Prep Player of the Year. Only so many NBA players have actually been a finalist for this award or actually won the award. After the season, he reclassified to the class of 2021 by bypassing his senior year of high school. Emoni, as we all know, is literally a 5-star recruit, one of the top players of the class of 2021. According to major recruiting services in both ESPN and 24/7 Sports, obviously he's a 5-star recruit. He ended up receiving his first ever D1 scholarship offer from DePaul in 8th grade. After his freshman season in high school, he was yet offered another couple of Division I programs, which is Michigan State, Michigan, and Duke. That's how desperate Michigan is to keep him at home. And the fact that Duke is calling you in the phone, you have to consider them. By then, a lot of scouts and analysts called him the top high school basketball prospect regardless of class. Now, Emoni reclassified from 2022 to 2021. Upon his reclassification, he was ranked 3rd, 4th, and 5th by his classes in both ESPN, Rivals, and 24/7 Sports respectively. On June 29, 2020, during a live interview with SportsCenter, Emoni announced his commitment to play college for Michigan State University. He was drawn to the program because of, obviously, Tom Izzo in the school's coaching staff. Now, they've been actually keeping close eyes on Emoni since he was in the 7th grade. Now, at the time, Emoni is the highest rated recruit to commit to Michigan State in the modern recruiting era. Sadly, the luck did not favor the Spartans. On April 30th, 2021, the day after my dad's birthday, he decommitted to Michigan State University and reopened his recruitment. Now, he had a lot of offers on the table. He had Memphis, he had the NBL, and of course he had the NBA G League Ignite. But he decided to commit to Memphis, creating a new super team along with Jalen Duren. Just imagine, let that sink in for a second. You and Jalen Duren, two dominant 6'10" bigs. Well, technically, Emoni Bates plays like a small forward in terms of how fast the guy is and how lengthy he is. He has these nice small forward tendencies with a nice silky smooth shot, like if he was a shooting guard. Now, imagine pairing that with Jalen Duren. Memphis will have a very, very fun time this coming college season. Now, let me know in the comments down below what do you think about Memphis? Are they going to win the championship in terms of the NCAA March Madness? I don't really think it will happen. I mean, honestly, it would be cool if it happened, but I don't really think so. If, Gonzaga's staying pretty much the same with Drew Timme, they have Chet Holmgren, and a lot of colleges are just pulling more and more recruits. So let me know, ladies and gentlemen, right down below, if this was a good move for Mr. Emoni. And honestly, this was the best move that he could possibly grab. Not only he's being repaired with Jalen Duren, who he's been playing a lot in AAU and in the Nike EYBL, and pairing him with a coach like Penny Hardaway is just insane. So, if you ladies and gentlemen love today's video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you next week. Bye bye. Ladies and